Popping Andy, pass it, call that Stockton. All of a sudden labels jocking, asking for another option. Coppers asking why I'm speeding minor league. Major Deegan, try and take them to the precinct. Lawyer said you need a reason. Spot the kid on Spotify. Seen the numbers, they don't lie. Yellow birdie in the logo. We on 2 plus the Ocho. High stakes and my funds low. Honeymoon in the bungalow. No shirt, it's the gun show. Man, I'm flexing on my ex.
All right, coming to you live from Altamont Springs, Florida. This is Ember, The Ember Show, host of The Ember Show. I hope that everyone has been having a great week. Tomorrow is Friday. My life, I had to title this, I hate to sound self-centered. I hate to sound selfish. But these are things that I believe need to be talked about. And I hope this can enlighten you as well. You know, I haven't always been the greatest friend. I haven't always been the greatest son. I haven't always been the greatest brother. I haven't always been the greatest companion, partner, lover. Not so much the lover part. I was always pretty good there. But there's other places where I lack that cause problems. And it really boils down to my trust issues. I have been emotionally scarred beyond belief with past relationships, lies, cheats, and so forth. That I've always brought that baggage into every other relationship or every girl I met. And it's come to bite me in my ass now. Now I have to label this explicit. Either way, ain't like anybody ain't ever heard that word. You know? Let's just be real. But this is a vent session. A lot's been going on with me. And I can't really explain it. And I'm going to get the help I need, but it's mostly mental. And this virus has a big part in it. But at the same time, I've already been dealing with my inner issues. And something that nobody likes to talk about, even including myself. But today, as I sat in a park, you know, where there's a trail you can walk down. It's like nature, and there's a creek and all that. Let's just say that I've had a lot of thoughts that are negative, but all I could think about, and that was last night, all I could think about today, when I was clearing my head, was one girl in particular, but really my son. And my son needs me. During the birthday party, it was such a great time. You know, we all got along. You know, and it was all for Baby Mark, you know, and everybody contributed and everyone brought something to the table, which I was very, very impressed. And that's progress. You know, I want to be a better co-parent. I want to be, you know, more responsible. That's going to take some healing, though. I mean, I really need some mental healing. And I'm going to have to figure it out. Because I have to be right for my son. And in order for that to take place, Daddy must take care of himself. And I've been through a lot of depression. Some of it self-inflicted, some of it not. But have you ever felt like nothing is going your way? And you just feel as if everyone and everything is against you. But God is for me, and that's the mentality I still have. And I want to pass that on to my son, because this is a very cold world we live in. There's going to be a lot of trials and tribulations that I'm still going to encounter. We all encounter. But I just want my son to know that his daddy loves him so much, and he wants to spend more time with him. And I truthfully think that that's the only thing that's really going to heal me completely. For 5 months, every day and night, him sleeping right next to me or in his crib. We always had him right in the middle of us, and always was very, cautious, and I was always very making sure, checking on him a lot. I got my own little postpartum, and that's something that we don't talk about. And that's something that I believe we should. Doesn't mean the father can't provide. The father just still has growing to do. And it doesn't need to be said in a negative way. It just needs to be corrected. And it's vice versa. We can all mature a little bit more and understand that, the child is only going to get older. The child's only going to start to, catch on to things. And every case is different. Some kids get separated, their parents get separated at an age where they understand. If there's any positive, where I try to look at every positive in every situation, is that with my case, he was 5 months when me and the mother separated. And it was very tough, but I always made attempts to, he knows his daddy. Let's just say that. You could see it on Instagram, you could see it on Facebook, you could see it everywhere. And I've always taken pictures and videos, but what I've really done is just cherish the moments. A lot of the times there were so many scenes that only I seen of him being so happy and smiling that I couldn't get on camera because I was soaking it up. I was I was embracing how my son's growing right before my eyes. And I really saw it when I went to the birthday party. And he was playing with the balloon. It took him a minute to realize that I was there. He was so focused on that balloon. He was having such a great time, and that's what I wanted to see. He was with his other cousins, and he's a tough little cookie. He loves to go down the slide. I mean, he's acting like he's 5, and I couldn't be any proud. There's just no way I could be any more prouder than I am right now. And I'm looking at the shirt that I've hung up that says Dad and his first Christmas's footprint. During visitation time, I somehow managed to get his footprint. I don't know how, because he's so wiggly. But, he's full of energy. I love being around him because he just gives me energy. And the last few times we've been on the basketball court, so I've been really enjoying showing him me making the shots, and just kind of, he watches. He was watching other people play, so. And now he has his own little basketball hoop. Very happy about that. And didn't even need to show him how to use it. I brought it, and it was already put together at the party, and he was dunking it. First he just took the ball and dunked it. And, I can't wait to have my son more around, and I'm going to buy another one anyway. But I gave that to him for his birthday because he seemed like he was practicing what he was watching, from the people and me shooting around too. And I already had the basketball thing put together months ago because I knew, like father, like son, I love basketball. I mean, basketball is my sanctuary, and I don't necessarily like playing full court or one-on-one as much as I used to. Oh boy, I used to want to break ankles. But I just love shooting around. I love, just putting on some music and just, like today I did it for 4 hours. And I needed that. My mind needed that. And what I want to finish out with this is I'm going to be more consistent with the podcast. But at the same time, I want to talk a little bit about depression. If you're going through depression and you can't handle it, go get some help. At least find help, or to get resources to help. Because we're all under a lot of pressure right now. And no matter how tough it gets, we got to get tougher. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be tough for not only myself, but my son as one of my main motivations. And my sanity. I want to fall in love with a beautiful female inside and out. But I have to first deserve it. Everything that I've had has always been temporary because I've been temporary. Well, I'm at that stage now where Dad is ready to settle down. Yeah, and I'm still young though, so I'm full of life and on the market. Anyways, this is the Ember Show. A little bit more about what this show consists of is it's faith-based, Jesus Christ in the center of it all, but at the same time it's going to have reality, sense of humor, music, and whatever else comes, it comes. But we're going to be expanding very soon. Just got to wait to get my mind right. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. And God is trying to tell me something. God's trying to tell me to slow down. He's trying to tell me to really reflect and look around. Compared to where I was this time last year, I was not in such a great place. And now, I'm blessed. But I will always want more. That's something about me that is my I guess you could say it's my downfall. I got two. One is my temper and one is always wanting everything. And everything or nothing at all, right? But this podcast is going to go somewhere someday. And I hope that you can help support by just listening. This is the Ember Show. Your host, Ember. I'll be changing my names. I was Sparky. I was Casper. I've been all kinds of things. But with the last 30 seconds, I just want to hope that you have a great evening or day, however you're listening to this. And don't forget that God is good all the time. Ember is your host, The Ember Show, and I am out.
Red and vodka on and popping, Andy Passett, call that Stockton. All of a sudden labels jocking, asking for another.